Welcome to this video by Higher Dimension, where you know your higher self. This video links entropy, probability, and collective belief using the expression 1 plus 1 equals 2 and definition of pi while answering some questions about reality. Firstly, consider the expression 1 plus 1 equals 2. Does equal sign imply exact or same? Next, consider two objects, and we will name these objects apple. These objects inherit some common attributes. They have different size, shape, color, odor, texture, and taste. However, they have the same name and same class. Now, let's represent a sequence A from 1 to k followed by infinity, and another sequence B as k plus alpha followed by infinity. Defining the set difference, sequence B succeeds sequence A by a constant value of alpha. What would be the result if these objects are added? Let's represent A as a vector, succeed it by 1, and subtract A from its succession. We get 1 in form of a vector, where infinity precedes and succeeds itself. Thus, the succession vector has 1s and infinity, or attributes multiplied by a set of coefficient A. The fundamental principles of equality in mathematics include reflexivity, symmetry, and transitivity. The objects have the same name and class, which are apples and fruits, but differ in size and other attributes. But these differences in attributes are relatively low. So, what does equal sign mean? It indicates zero difference at both large and quantum scales. The insignificant difference and inequality between objects are represented using physics and physical reality, while the equality is represented as mathematical abstraction, and they can be bridged using probability. Is 1 plus 1 equal to 2? No, the probability of 1 plus 1 being 2 is much higher than it being any other constant value. Let's see this using probability. For this, we go back to our first class on addition and on value of pi. 1 plus 1 equals 2 and pi equals 22 over 7. Maintaining the teaching legacy, the students pass this knowledge to next generation, where 1 plus 1 is still 2, but pi differs. Some define pi as square of negative 0.5 factorial and others using natural logarithm. As teachers pass the knowledge, the definition of pi improves, but the expression 1 plus 1 equals 2 remained unchanged, strengthening the collective belief. Belief becomes knowledge when it meets the justification criteria. The belief gains more strength from generation to generation, and after some generation, a total population of 1 million people collectively agree that 1 plus 1 equals 2, and if someone gives a probabilistic definition, the collective belief of population will oppose that definition. 1 plus 1 is the pre-measurement state, equal sign is the measurement, and the right-hand side of the expression is the collapse of the wave function. The measuring device is beliefs and consciousness. Then what about pi? Pi says that it is an irrational, transcendental constant. Then 1 and 2 say that we are also constant belonging to integers. Addition sign then says that it has the power to change value of constants. Then 0 says, I am a state that can nullify addition when I am present in an expression. Equal sign boasts, saying I define the closeness between an expression or constant and a specific value. Listening to this, approximation sign replies, I define the extent to which an expression or constant is close to equal sign. The golden ratio thinks it is unique with addition and other functions in its definition, yet remaining irrational, holding an extraordinary role in nature. Then pi replies that I am also unique with addition and gamma function in my definition. Then there comes delta, the variable of change, measuring error between observed and true. Two replies to delta. I am on the right hand side of 1 plus 1 equals 2, thus I define the error. Delta gives a generalized statement that all errors are relative. In 1 plus 1 equals 2, it is relative to 2. Here supports delta commenting. Seems like delta is able to connect general relativity with quantum measurement. But equal sign has a query on representing the solution 1 as a vector space with ones and infinity. Approximation sign then gives a better realistic definition of the solution 1 ending the debate. Now, a discussion about pi starts via a 3D chat window. So what about pi? Pi equals pi with a probability of 1. Only pi knows itself better. Any other definition of pi has a high probability of being correct, but not totally correct. Functions and operations imply a probabilistic nature to constants. They are actions that alter the true value. They give better definition of constants, which are better to understand. Everyone have their own viewpoint of reality and vision of truth. There are some deviations between viewpoints or perceptions and reality. Lots of effort is required to change or eradicate someone's belief, and even more effort is required to install a new belief and regain trust. Proving an old belief wrong results in a disordered state, where no information and its source could be trusted. Since it took lots of effort to reverse and remove a belief and install a new one, many such viewpoints would need to change, causing trust issues and disorder. These expressions are more accurate, but does it mean that God plays dice? For this we consider pi. There are many definitions of pi, some more accurate and some less accurate. Similarly, there are many consciousness level based definitions of God. These definitions are wave functions that collapse to a definite collectively agreed value. God is a defined constant due to the collapse of the wave function. Playing is an operation or action, and dice define the probabilistic outcome. The answer to this question has two outcomes based on belief, yes or no, which are parts of solution, just like two objects classified as apple or fruits. God plays dice if you believe in the probabilistic definition, and if you consider 1 plus 1 equals 2 as ultimate truth, then God doesn't play dice. Next we see the practical application. For this we will go shopping for apples to 3 shops. First shop sells apples based on quantity, second based on unit weight, and third shop based on normalized attributes. A customer arrives and asks for price of 2 apples. The shopkeeper calculates and tells the price. In another dimension, the customer also asks for price of 2 apples. Since the price is based on unit weight, the shopkeeper first measures the weight of 2 apples and then tells the price. In higher dimension, the customer asks for price of 2 apples. The shopkeeper tells the customer to wait for a year and then evaluates the coefficients of each attribute. Some time has passed by and the attributes have evolved and they have a new coefficient. Tired of waiting, the customer leaves. 1 plus 1 equals 2 is less accurate, more practical, has less entropy, and accepted true by all individuals. However, the probabilistic definition is more true, and delta 1 indicates the deviation in dimensional truth. So which is correct? Neither are totally correct. But there exists a definition beyond our current understanding which has zero entropy and is 100% accurate, practical, and accepted. It is a self-aware constant void of measurement and evolution. Delta is the degree at which we are away from higher dimension and higher knowledge. The motive of this video is to tell that in this world of measurement, beliefs are basis of understanding and reasoning. No subject is completely correct, and We should respect all subjects' consciousness and belief, including our own. Let your ascension to higher dimension change the belief. Thank you for watching this video.